Hello, my fair citizens. Strider here with another episode of the Salt Mine. Welcome back, and of course, we have a ton of awesome stories for you this week. Now, the topics are a little bit light this week, but we do have the brand new set in Innistrad, Crimson Vow. We do have Alias V getting into a little bit of an accident, had to be rushed to the ER. And of course, we do have Jeff Hoogland and Croaky's drama. Ooh, a little behind the scenes action. And we do also have yours truly trying to defend the best format in Magic the Gathering history, and that is historic. So let's get right into the news. And starting off the news, we are going to have Innistrad Crimson Vow. It's an awesome set. I really enjoy it so far. However, with every new set comes a slew of issues. And of course, the servers were down pretty much right away. Maintenance was done at 1800 UTC, and at 1810 it was right back down. I don't know why it's so funny, but it is. So after everything was reported, the servers go back down under maintenance. A couple hours go by. It's about 2 or 3 hours. Servers come back up. Everything starts working except for limited. The limited events and everything are down for an additional 2 hours. Why, you ask? I mean, first, who really cares about limited for real? But I mean, I don't even think WoTC cares about limited. Do they even care about limited? Do they care about limited players in MTGA? Because I don't even know. They haven't even released a cube in how long? I don't think they care. I don't think they care anymore. However, I'm not in the community. I'm not an expert. So I had to reach out to a fellow limited player. Garbage Andy, take it away.
Hello, citizens of Sodium City, or whatever the fuck you call yourselves. I'm the trash captain, Garbage Andy, and I'm here to tell you a little story about the release of Crimson Vow. Now, like Strider said, it didn't really go so well for us here in the limited community. Yesterday, when the set was supposed to release, I sat on my ass all day, basically watching other streamers talking to a microphone and not do shit, while the game was just devoid of limited queues. I couldn't even queue to the damn thing. It was a game built specifically for constructed players. Now, is that the way that, you know, Arena and WoTC want the game to be? Maybe they just said, fuck it, we don't even care about you anymore. We just take that feature right out of the game. Maybe we saw a leak to the new update we're gonna get. But either way, I just sat on my fat ass all day watching just Lola Man talk to his girlfriend, smoke cigarettes, and talk shit. You know, it was great. And then finally it started working, and I was half asleep by the time it came out. So basically, overall, 10 out of 10 success. Incredible launch day. A little bit of a bummer about the early on issues that the game had, but you know, it's brand new. This doesn't happen every single set or every update. So, you know, I'm just happy that it was a one-time thing, right? One-time thing. Thank you, Arena, for being so consistent and just having one day of issues. So either way, I don't know. Maybe I won't be a limited streamer anymore. We'll see. We'll see if the game even has it anymore. But back to you, sir.
And next up, we do have a much more serious subject, so let's bring it down a little bit. We have Alias V, someone who is beloved from everyone in the MTG community. She fell down the stairs, had to go to the ER, all the bad stuff, but she's fine from what I understand. She's perfectly okay, but obviously go show her some love, hop in her stream, Twitter, anything you can do. Show her some love, right? So she fell down the stairs, allegedly. That's what the clip says. Right, I'll show you the clip. We'll roll the clip, but if after the clip rolls, I'll ask you if you see what I saw, because I saw something. I don't know if you saw it, because I saw it.
I had my phone with me, thankfully. I messaged him and I was like, help, I fell downstairs. And then my father-in-law heard the noise, came to see, ran down the stairs. It's the first time I've seen him run in years, by the way. And made sure I stayed still and was fine and everything, and then told him Andrew was in the shower, and he went to go and fetch him, and then he came back down, and then yeah, and then we just waited for the paramedics to arrive, and they stuck me in one of those funny brace things.
Did you see it? It looked like she was putting on a little bit of a fib, a little fibber, you know? She like looked away from the camera midway to like shift. She didn't want to look at Chet. All right, so I asked around, okay? Trying to find out what happened. Asked around. there was a couple people who said independently of each other that she was trying out for a wrestling company. Now, I don't know which one it was. I think it was an underground one, but it was like IFC or something. And she got powerbombed through a table. This is what I hear. I don't know. I can't verify, but that's what I hear. And it seemed oddly coincidental. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below what you think happened. But regardless, go ahead and show her some love. Make sure that you know that you're glad she's okay. And for the next piece of news, we do have Jeff Hoogland getting rejected on getting gems for a tournament, but then Croaky is getting approved for gems for a tournament. This is a very interesting situation. Very interesting. But here's exactly how it unfolded. So it all started with a message on Twitter from Hoogland, and he said this: "Chat, I periodically message WoTC to see if they want to give any amount of support to the Hooglandia Opens in the form of gems, prizes, and timed out. And as we continue to be a band success." Got the response below back the same day Croaky's announced his band. Same day Croaky's announced his band. Same day Croaky's announced his timeout. Same day Croaky's announced an MTG Melee event with gems from Wizards. But once you look at the reply that Hoogland got back, you'll see what he's talking about. The message he got back was, "Hey Jeff, checked in with our teams and now we're only able to manage gems through our partner platforms like Matcherino." Yeah, dude. Fucking got him. Fucking Jeff Hoogland, dude. We got him, dude. And if you don't think that's exactly what every WoTC developer looks like and talks like, then I don't even know what the fuck you're doing in life. Anyway, so it seems that WoTC actually partnered again with companies like Matcherino and MTG Melee. And since tournaments are ran through those companies, Wizards will give those companies gem prizes so that those companies can give to the tournaments that are ran on those platforms to give away gems. That's what it seems like. That's just not how a lot of people took it, and they kind of targeted directly at Hoogland. I think if Hoogland actually ran his tournaments on MTG Melee, which I actually thought he did, to be honest, then yeah, the whole thing is a little bit weird to me, because then you could go to MTG Melee to ask them for gem prizes, and then Melee would get it from WoTC. At least that's my understanding of it, and that's why Croaky's got gems for his tournament. That's the way I understand it. And in my opinion, that's perfectly fine. If WoTC only wants to deal with like 2 direct people, be like, hey, you 2 are in charge of who gets prizes. If you think the tournament is worthy of gems, then you contact us and tell us how many gems you need from us for that tournament. And then WoTC only has to deal with 2 people, one for MTG Melee and one for Matcherino, and that's it. So it eliminates a lot of time on WoTC's side. They only need 1 person to deal with all of that, and it offloads all of the trouble onto MTG Melee and all of the trouble onto Matcherino. So on the other end, it could just be that MTG Melee people don't like Hoogland. It could be that. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that. But if you know anything about that, you need to let me know in the comment section below, because I'd be really interested to know a little bit more about that. So if you have any insight, let me know. All in all, Jeff is taking this perfectly fine. It's exactly how he needs to take it. He says, hey, I'm just reaching out to them. I'm never expecting anything. It doesn't even matter what they say. If they want to get involved, cool. If they don't, cool. Doesn't matter, but it doesn't hurt for me to actually reach out. This is exactly the type of mindset that you have to be a content creator in general. You see it in so many places that people just expect things from you for no reason. And at the same time, always feel free to say no. Always feel free to say no. Please, just say no. Just learn how to say no to people, okay? It's easier to just say no than to say yes and let them down, all right? Just telling everybody else who's watching this that doesn't know, it's much easier just to say no than say yes and let them down. That's it. So in these cases, Jeff Hoogland's doing it very, very right. Never expect anything, but always ask. You know, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? You can give as much as you can. Don't ever expect anything. That's all I'm saying. Next subject. And for the last topic, we have Joey Pasco. Now, I don't know who the fuck this person thinks they are, but they came out of the woodwork talking shit about a historic, and we just can't sit here and take that. Let's start from the top. Here's what he had to say. Hi. I wish Wizards would get a move on replacing Historic Pioneer Magic Arena. Star. I know this is unlikely, but it's my wish. So I get to do what I want with it. P.S. Historic sucks. It beat me. It's just so much better. I can't take it. All my memories, they're so bad. I thought they were good memories. It turns out I just wasted my life before Historic. That's what he said in the tweet. I think that, like, verbatim, word for word, line for line. But he was basically just talking shit about Historic, right? So I had to sit here and defend it and say flat out, Historic is the best format, mainly because of the Historic-only cards. The Historic-only mechanics make Historic the supreme format, period. You can agree with me in the comment section below. I want to see subscribe, bell notification if you agree. The reason I say all this is, number one, because it's objectively true. Number two, we can like nerf, change text, change the rules. We can do everything that we want instead of banning cards. We don't even need to do the whole wild card switcheroony. We can change the name of cards. It doesn't even matter. At this point, we can take the 3-mana Teferi, just make it up to 4 mana. We do whatever they can do whatever the fuck they want, all right? Historic is the best format for Magic, period. Especially since they're adding in all of the older cards. Not all of them, but they're adding more and more and more and more and more and more. And it's a curated format. They're putting more love into Historic, it seems, than the rest of every other format, eventually. Just saying. It's getting there. I foresee it. But let me know what format you think is getting the most love, or what format you think needs more love in the comment section below. I'd be really interested to see what exactly WoTC is paying attention to, and is it monetarily backed or not. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.